This morning, our series, Rebuilding America, looks at a creative solution to a big problem across the country. More than 5,000 public schools have closed in recent years, often due to low enrollment, leading to abandoned buildings. But one Detroit nonprofit is helping underserved communities repurpose closed schools. And it could be a model for other areas. Meg Oliver shows us how the program is changing neighborhoods and lives.
I got maximum energy on.
Every day after school in Detroit, this is where you can find 12-year-old Kayvon Thomas. Sinking threes and dreaming of playing for the Pistons.
What does this gym mean to you?
It means a lot because this is really where I learned how to play basketball.
Yet just a few years ago, this former elementary school on the city's west side sat empty.
Nationwide, urban schools have lost around 850,000 students since 2019. School closures often hit underserved communities the hardest. Here in Detroit, they've closed around 200 schools in the last few decades. What was the reaction like when the elementary school closed?
The reaction was not good, as you would expect. We're in Detroit, and a lot of people were upset.
Detroit native Brandy Hagens works for the nonprofit Life Remodeled. In 2017, when low enrollment forced Durfee Elementary School to merge with the high school, her team moved in to renovate the abandoned building.
It's not just community history, it's personal history for a lot of people, and it's hurtful. And so what better way to work with the community than to reopen their school building into something that still belongs to them?
The renovation process began with the neighborhood. For a week, thousands of volunteers pitched in, picking up trash, mowing lawns, and boarding up vacant homes.
When I drive into this area now, it's actually a lot cleaner. It's a lot happier. It's a lot brighter.
Then they refurbished the building, calling it the Durfee Innovation Society, and filling it with free resources from job placement for adults to youth programs for students like Kayvon.
Now that everybody started going to the DIS, it's more kind of like calm after school.
His grandma, Deborah Nobles, calls the DIS a godsend for the neighborhood.
My grandson has excelled in school. He's in every kind of program they have. He knows how to play chess, he can play golf, he can play tennis. He's a robotics person.
Knowing that this has worked here, could this be a nationwide model for other schools that have closed across the country?
This should be a nationwide model for other schools that have closed across the country. I think taking a school building or any historical building that means something to a community and repurposing it into something that's for the community, that's huge and necessary.
Life Remodeled is now renovating another former school in Detroit and is designing a playbook to help other organizations across the country do the same.
What do you want to tell the people who created the DIS?
I would just want to thank them because a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now wouldn't be possible without going to the DIS.
How does your future look now?
My future looks very bright, very bright.
For CBS Mornings, Meg Oliver, Detroit.
Playing for the Detroit Lions, I remember I would leave the facility, we would take our bus to the stadium downtown, and we would see these schools, these neighborhoods. Yeah. It looked like a bomb went off. And I just kept thinking, somebody has to do something. Somebody has to invest. Yeah. And now you have a nonprofit that is investing into the city and really changing lives at the same time.
The difference it will make. You can see it already, what it means to those
And it could be a model because it's not only Detroit.
Yeah.
No doubt, no doubt.